Welcome to Bed Crime Stories podcast. I'm your host, T, and if true crime is your jam and like me, you enjoy delving into unsolved cases, trying to figure out who done it, please consider subscribing. Also, if you enjoy my videos, please hit that like button. Good day to you, my true crime friends. Hope you're doing well. So Brandon, the 34-year-old who gave JLR a tour of the Beech Creek hollers, where 5-year-old Summer Wells lived, told JLR that he hunts for ginseng out in the holler. Now that struck me because I once watched a documentary on YouTube about a family living in the hollers of Kentucky, and one of the ways the men in the family made money was hunting ginseng. If you don't know, ginseng is a slow-growing plant with fleshy roots. It's used a lot in Chinese medicine and is believed to boost energy, lower blood sugar and cholesterol levels, reduce stress, promote relaxation, treat diabetes, and the list goes on. The root is also known for its bizarre shape, which resembles a human being. It turns out that ginseng is a pretty big business for families living in East Tennessee, and ginseng hunting is an Appalachian tradition that's been going on for generation after generation. Over hundreds of years, families have hunted ginseng, and it's big because wild ginseng can be sold for anywhere from $600 to $1,200 a pound. The U.S. variety of ginseng is highly sought after overseas. In fact, in Hong Kong, a fully grown Ohio ginseng root will sell for at least $200,000 to the right buyer. You heard that right. $200,000 for one root. Apparently, ginseng is in high demand, but in short supply. Climate change has affected the ability of ginseng to grow, and even in the best conditions and weather, the plant takes a very long time to mature. It can take up to 2 years for a seed to germinate, and then another decade before the crop can even be harvested. Slow growth, high price, and great demand have made ginseng a hot commodity, one that people will even kill for. Note that there's even a season for ginseng hunting. It starts in September and goes until the first frost, which usually occurs in early December. Because ginseng is so profitable, hunting can be as dangerous as engaging in the drug trade. Rural Americans who often live in poverty on the fringes of society depend on this money to feed their kids, keep the electricity on, and so on. Desperation can lead people to trespass on others' property in search of the golden root. In the hollers, a person caught harvesting ginseng off land that doesn't belong to them is called a poacher, and poaching, it turns out, can, in the words of Don Wells, get you gone, make you go poof and disappear. I wasn't expecting to find a connection between ginseng and true crime, but surprise, surprise, there is one. So not only do ginseng hunters have to climb through winding trails, steep hills, and thick brush to find the plant, places where deadly copperhead snakes slither and bears roam, they also have to avoid confrontations with other ginseng hunters who may want to steal their valuable ginseng stash, or who may be incensed if you happen to be pulling ginseng roots out of their soil. On August 6th of 2021, two brothers, 51-year-old Scotty Hawkins and 44-year-old Tracy Hawkins, left their home in Jacksboro, Tennessee, to go ginseng hunting in Caryville, Tennessee. The two men made their living selling ginseng. They were last seen by their mother Donna when they drove her car to the Holly Gamble Funeral Home on Highway 116 and parked it across the street to go hunting for ginseng in the nearby woods. They were supposed to be back home for dinner, but never arrived. Despite the sheriff's office using drones, canine units, off-road vehicles, and on-foot searches, the Hawkins brothers have yet to be found. The only clue about what may have happened to them is their 2006 maroon Chevy Trailblazer, which was found where it was parked, but now had a shattered windshield. Having grown up in the woods around their home, the brothers, according to their mother Donna, would be able to find their way off the mountain, even if they got turned around. She also said that she didn't know anyone who'd want to harm them. On a Facebook page dedicated to the brothers' disappearance, someone wrote this: "I know Scotty and Tracy, and they are good-hearted and wouldn't hurt anyone. They know those areas very well, so this isn't adding up. Someone in that county knows something." End quote. Another person wrote, "I used to live up there. You don't go hunting on someone else's property up there. Someone knows something and isn't saying anything." End quote. And yet another person wrote, "Sang hunting," which means ginseng hunting, "is a risky business. Not surprising for people around these mountains to disappear." End quote. And another person wrote, "Up in Virginia, them people kill people for trespassing and digging up ginseng. It's a ginseng war because of the cash profits." End quote. So it's sounding like Scotty and Tracy Hawkins may have disappeared because they were either ginseng hunting on land belonging to someone else, or because someone else maybe wanted to get their hands on whatever ginseng the brothers found that day. People have killed for less. If you know anything about the disappearance of Scotty and Tracy Hawkins, you may leave an anonymous tip by calling 423-566-DRUG. 423-566-DRUG. And guess what? Scotty and Tracy Hawkins are not the only ones to go missing in Tennessee while out ginseng hunting. I found another case from 2015 involving a 17-year-old named Lucas Brown. Lucas was last seen in August of 2015 when he left home to go ginseng hunting in Overton County. When he failed to return home, his grandmother, with whom he lived, reported him missing. Shortly after that, his vehicle was found near the area where he told a friend he would be hunting for the ginseng. Like the Hawkins brothers, Lucas Brown was said to know the woods well. Despite sending tracking dogs out, the sheriff's office found nothing. Lucas remains missing to this day. If you have any information that could help bring Lucas home, please contact the Overton County Sheriff's Office at 931-823-5635. 931-823-5635. And it's not just in Tennessee where ginseng hunting can get you killed or missing. I found articles about people losing their lives as a result of ginseng hunting in Iowa, Indiana, and Ohio. So how does this relate to the Summerwells case? Well, just in the sense that it's yet another dangerous activity that goes down in Beech Creek. Could ginseng hunting draw scary people to the hollers of Beech Creek? It's fair to say yes, that's a possibility. Is there any connection between Summer's disappearance and ginseng hunting? Probably not. But knowing about this activity adds another layer to our ever-evolving understanding and portrait of Beech Creek, the people that live there, and what goes down in its many secluded hollers. Until the next time on Bed Crime Stories. Hey, on your way out, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, leave me a comment, and if you want to support my channel, you can do so now in the comments.